Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Mr. Sanaullah Khan, lecturer in Computer Science, Institute of Computing, Cohort, University of Science and Technology, Cohort. I am the instructor of course Programming Fundamentals, CS 102. Today I want to deliver lecture number 8. The topic is do-while repetition structure. This is the recommended and reference books used for this course. C++ from Control Structure through Object, 9th edition. The C++ Programming Language, 4th edition. C++ Programming, 2nd edition. This is the outline of the today lecture. First of all, we will discuss what is do-while repetition structure, and then some examples. After that, we want to discuss the nested loops concept and then summary of the today lecture. So what is meant by do-while repetition structure? A variation of while loop. We have already discussed about the while loop. In the while loop, first of all, condition is checked and then the statement will be executed. So do-while loop is the advanced version or the variated version of the while loop. A do-while loop is always executed at least once, while a while loop is not executed at least once when the condition becomes false. So makes loop continuation test at the end, not the beginning. The body of the loop is first executed. The condition means Boolean expression is checked after the body has been executed. While in while loop, first of all the condition is checked and then the statement or body of the loop will be executed. This is the basic syntax or format about the do-while loop. Where do keyword statement block will be executed. After that, condition is checked. Now, if at the iteration first condition become false, then the statement of the loop will be executed at least once. Now, if the condition become true, then the statement will be executed repeatedly. So, execute the statement, evaluate the expression. This statement will be executed and then evaluate the expression. If it is true, then process to step 1 means execute a statement, else exit the loop. This is the flow chart of the do-while repetition structure. So first input, if action will be taken means statement will be executed, then condition will be checked. If it is true, then the statement will be executed again and then condition will be checked. After that, when condition become false, the statement will be control will be going out from the body of the loop. Now, if at the first time condition will be action will be taken means statement will be executed. Now condition will be checked. If the condition is false, then the statement will be executed at least one at the first iteration. So do action while condition. Here do and while is the keyword. How it work? Execute action. If condition is true, then execute action again. Repeat this process until condition evaluates to false. When condition become false, then the loop body execution will be stopped and the control is going to execute another statement after the loop body, or if there is no statement, then it will be the program will be terminated. So action is either a single statement or a group of statement, which we can call block of statement. The group of statement must be enclosed within a braces. So example, sample program, we are to print number of 1 to 10. Hash include, it is compulsory, you people already know. So and counter, count is a variable name, where data type is integer. His initial value is 1. Now come toward to the do while loop procedure. This area is called as do while loop. So do cout counter. Now the value of counter variable will be displayed. Now initial value of the counter variable is 1. 1 will be displayed, and then while condition will be checked. Plus plus counter means to increase the value of counter if the counter value is less than or equal to 10. So 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. So the counter value will be executed again, means 2 will be printed. Next time its value will be changed. It become 3. So 2 is less than 10. So 2 will be printed, same 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 11. When it become 11, the condition become false. Then the statement will be, execution will be stopped, and other statement program will be terminated. So this is the output of the above statement, 1, 2, 3 up to 10. Another example relevant to do while loop. If we want to display a number from 1 to 5 using do while loop in C++, if this is a problem, then how we could handle this problem using C++ and do while loop. So this is the command statement, C++ program to print numbers from 1 to 5. Hash include isostream using namespace std, int main, body of the main will be started. So I is a variable whose data type is integer. His initial value is assigned to the I 1. So while loop started from 1 to 5, while I less than or equal to 5. So cout I means to print the value of I, and plus plus I increase the value of I. After that the body of while will terminate and the return will be. So this is the while loop. How and now it depends up you. It's a small task for you people. That same problem means to display number from 1 to 5 using do while loop. So this is the output. So again, sum of positive numbers only. Program to find the sum of positive numbers. If the user enter a negative number, the loop ends. The negative numbers enter is not added to the sum. So hash include using namespace std int main. Int number means number is a variable whose data type is integer. Sum is a variable whose data type is integer. His initial value is 0. So take input from the user, cout, enter a number, the message will be print. When we see a number, the user input, let's suppose 5, this value will be stored in the number variable. Here again we are using while loop, but the topic is the do while loop. So it's my experience to do the task from you people that same problem, solve the same problem by the do while loop. So while number values is greater than or equal to 0, let's suppose user enter 5, so 5 is greater than or equal to 0. So sum initial value is 0 already defined, then add number sum plus equal symbol number means that sum assign the value of number sum plus number. When the result become, it will be assigned to the sum. So sum initial value is 0, sum plus number in 0 means 0 plus 5 is equal to 5 assigned to the sum. After that take input again. If the number is positive, check it. I think it is 2, so number will be checked. So the number is sum, return the result, the value will be checked. If it is true, then it will be stopped, otherwise it will be increased. So enter 6, enter a number 12, enter a number 7, enter a number 2. So the sum is 25. Some concepts are also used in the loops, R type of loops, means while, for and do while loops, which is called break and continue statement. Means when you want to break the state while loop body without become the condition false when you want. Normally procedure is that when the condition become true, the loop will be executed repeatedly. When the condition become false, the loop will be stopped. Now here, if you want to use the break statement, then it means that without condition become false, also break loop will be break. If we want to condition become false, so want to continue again, then due to continue statement, it will be again from start. So the break and continue statement alter the flow of control. Break statement cause immediate exit from while, for, do while or switch state structure. Program execution continue with first statement after structure. So common use escape early from a loop, escape the remainder of switch structure. So continue statement used in while, for, and do while, skip remainder of the loop body processed with next iteration of loop. So while in do while structure, loop continuation test evaluated immediately after the continue statement. For structure, increment expression execute, next loop continuation test evaluated. So this is the example. Here using the break statement in a for structure, the for loop will terminate as soon as x become 5. So using include isostream, using namespace std, function main begin from execute, and main, the body of main will be start, declare a variable with name x and data type is 10. Here no value is assigned to the x variable. So starting a loop, x assign 1 means x initial value become 1. Condition is x less than or equal to 10, and then updates of x plus plus. So if x is 5, terminate the loop. So now value of x is equal to 1, condition is true, x is 1 is less than or equal to 10, then x is equal to 5. This condition will be checked. So condition is false. So therefore C out x value 1 will be printed. So x initial value will be printed 1. Again condition is increased means it become 2. 2 is also less than or equal to 10. This condition is again false. So this statement will not be executed. 2 will be printed. Same 3 less than or equal to 10. This condition is again checked. Condition is again false. So C out 3 will be printed. Same 4. Now when it become 5, x 5, condition is true, 5 is less than 10. So this condition is also true. If x is equal to 5 means x exact value is 5, then what to do? Then break. Here the body of the loop, which is now the condition is not also false, but it becomes stop their execution. Why? Because due to the break statement. So it will be stopped. The control will be going out from the out of the body and broke out of loop when x become x. This statement will be executed, broke out of the loop when x become 5. So return successfully. Normal execution of the loop, once again I want to repeat again, the normal execution of the loop is depend upon the condition. When the condition true, the statement of the loop or body of the loop will be repeatedly executed. Now one procedure is also available that when the condition become false, the body of the loop will be terminated. Now if in a situation where the condition is true but the loop body execution is terminated, so this procedure is called is due to break statement, where we make some condition, another condition. If condition obey, then break statement will be executed and the body of the loop will be stopped. Exit for structure when break is executed. So here in this program, output will be not up to 10, but it will be 1, 2, 3, because up to 5 it will be terminated. 5 is not printed. So using the continue statement and for structure, so hash include a namespace std int main for int x is equal to 1, x initial value is 1, 1 is less than or equal to 10, x plus plus. So fx is 5, continue with next iteration of loop. So fx is equal to 5, so it is false. So what to do? X value will be printed, it become 1. So up to 2, x value increase, 2 is less than or equal to 10, it become 2. Again printed 3 less than or equal to 10, it will be print 3, same 4. Now if it become 5, so x is equal to 5, then what to do? To continue, again start from initial. This loop will be started again, x 1 2 3 up to so on. So use continue to skip printing the value 5. So this is the output, 1 2 3 4. 5 value is not printed because it continue, it start to continue. 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9. Use continue to skip printing the value 5. So do while loop versus while loop. What are the main difference between do while loop and while loop? So the main difference between do while loop and while loop is in post test loop exit condition, the looping condition is tested after execution the loop body. Loop body is always executed at least one. In do while loop, test condition is called as post test, means first of all statement will be executed, after that the condition will be checked, post test. The looping condition is tested after executing the loop body, while loop body is always executed at least one if the condition become false. While in while loop, pre-test loop means entry condition. The first entry of the loop is the test condition. When condition true, the statement or body of the loop will be executed. When the condition false, the body or statement of the loop will not be executed. So the looping condition is tested before executing the loop body. The loop body may not be executed at all. Nested loop. It is another concept which is called as nested loop. Means nested loop is a loop in which one loop resides inside another loop. Means loop within a loop is called as nested loop. It may be that a loop for loop inside the while loop, possible. It may be while loop inside the while loop, possible. It may be do while loop inside the while loop, possible. So where the inner loops get executed first, after the outer loop will be executed. Execution of statement within the loops flow in a way that the inner loop of the nested loops get declared, initialized and then incremented. So once all the condition within the inner loop gets satisfied and become true, it move for search of the outer loop. So it's often called as a loop within a loop. So syntax of nested loop, while loop, while condition, outer loop, then after that inner loop. So while condition, it is the body of the outer loop and this is the body of the inner loop. Again while condition, if this condition is true, then this condition will be checked. If this condition is false, then it condition is not, will be checked. So set the statement of inside while loop, set the statement of the outer while loop. So this is the flow chart of the nested while loop. First of all, condition 1, statement 1 will be checked. If it is true, then the condition 2 will be checked. If it is true, then inside this statement will be checked. Okay. If it executed, then it become to check the condition again. If it is false, then going toward the end while loop. If it is false, then it's going to check the outer while loop. If it is again false, then end while loop. If at the first iteration condition 1 outer loop is checked, if it is false, then inner loop will not be checked for further execution, because when it is false, then it's going toward end of the loop. So this is the example. The C++ program to display a pattern with 5 rows and 3 columns. So namespace int main, int rows 5, columns 3. So int I initial value 1, I1 is less than or equal to row. So row is equal to 5. So 1 is less than 5, I plus plus. So int, now if this condition is true, so the j loop will be checked. So j initial value is 1, j less than or equal to column. So j initial value 1, 1 is less than or equal to column 3. j plus plus, so condition is again true. So print out, what to print out? Single star. Now if single star is printed on the row side, now this condition will be executed. So what to do? To check the value of j increase, it become 2. 2 is less than or equal to column, and the second column 2 is 1 star is again printed. 2 star is again printed. It will be executed up to when it become false. So this is the output of the given set for the first time, first row. In the first row, 1, 2, 3 times will be executed, and then for the second time it again executed 3 times. At every row 3 column will be executed. Example 2 about the nested while nested loop. So main while I less than or equal to j. So this is the nested loop with while. So j initial value is 1 while j less than or equal to I. So I initial value is 1. J initial value is 1, so 1 is equal to 1. So C out j. J initial value will be print 1 and j will be increased. J value become 2. Condition is false. So C out inline and I value increase. Now I value become 2. Now when I value become 2, j will be checked. J value is 1. So C out j, it will be again increase 1 and 1 plus 1 2. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is the output. Dear students, there are some tasks. 2 tasks already discussed in the example 2 and 3. We use the while loop. It's your responsibility to the same problem using the same example and implement in the do while loop. Another task is write a program in which user input their choices on the menu A, B, C, D or E. If they select the yes option, if not, then it goes straight to calculation of the total sale price. Means user inputs going to the menu A, B, C, D or E. If they select yes option, if select yes, if not, then it goes straight to a calculation of the total sale price. So second problem is write a C++ program to print the given star pattern like this using nested loop to print this type of the statement. So today in this lecture we discussed the do while structure, do while comparison with the while loop, and then some examples that how do while loop will be used, and then 2 number and 3 number example is implemented in while, and it's giving you task that please implement this while example and also in do while loop. Also some tasks are given. After that we discuss the nested loop, that how loops, one loop inside the another loop will work and how the pattern will be printed. And there are some tasks. Please try to complete the task and email me. Email given on the slides given below. Thank you for watching the video so much.